Hello everyone, Ridiculous Games here, ready for day 2 of this wonderful hardcore modded Minecraft playthrough. Obviously, day 1 we did fail our first attempt, but we learned to never break the rules, aka rule 1 of Minecraft, which is digging straight down. Hence the name of our second attempt, Never Break the Rules. So, let's jump back in here, and let's get this tavern built. Now, uh, our first attempt only got us through step 1 of my plan, which is get the supply camp placed. We are currently on step 4 of my plan on this attempt, which is getting the tavern placed and built. Now, once we've gotten the tavern placed, let's see if this loads us in here. Pardon me while I also deal with a very loving cat on my lap. It's Steve. She's all over the keyboard right now. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Good. Our very first citizen, hard at work, building our tavern. As the game freezes for a moment. There we go. He is building the tavern, and let's check out what supplies he needs. We've already got some of it. So, first thing we'll check for, I don't see the need for any acacia logs. So we just need to cut down some acacia trees, make some of this stuff, and then, Steve, what is it? And once we're done making the stuff, we can go ahead and, Steve, cut it out. I'm sorry, guys. This cat is absolutely loving my lap right now. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and I have some cobblestone on me. I do not. Well, we'll go chop down what trees we can before I start digging for more cobblestone. I'm not going to chop down those 2 trees up there on the hill with the tavern because I kind of like them being there. I think that adds a nice little bit of flavor to it. Steve, why are you hugging me? I'm not sure why, but my cat is currently... She literally had her arms wrapped around my neck giving me a hug. Or maybe she's trying to strangle me so I stop talking. Because she seems very upset about that. I think, you know, one of the dead giveaways that your cat is trying to kill you is when it actively tries to kill you. Steve, no. Get on the shelf. I love you too, kitten, but this is not the time. Here, if you want, you can come lay down on my notebook. Yeah? Alright, so today, I know we've already got the tavern placed and everything. We want to get that built. I also want to get the town hall built, and then I want to have a guard tower as well, because once we have a guard tower, we can have a guard that will start patrolling and protecting the citizens. And presumably me. So we'll get a guard tower up after we get the town hall built. Don't... What? I love you too, kitten. If you keep misbehaving, I'll kick you out of the recording studio. You cannot lay on my keyboard. Alright. Get out of here. Alright, here we go. Now that the cat is off of my lap, I'm hoping to be a little more focused. I said as she tried to climb right back onto my lap. Well, he is working on that. Let's go ahead and get a little more cobblestone, and we can expand this cave out further. Alright, some free coal. Now we'll be able to at least repair our axe, since we have... He seems to be having some trouble. We'll finish giving him what he needs, then we should be able to... we should be able to just cancel the build and then redo it and get him working again if he's still having issues. Oh wow, we definitely need a lot more trees. Are you working? Adrian.
It's your gold.
Oh, I skipped the chit-chat and he got right to work. I guess he was offended. Well, if getting you offended is what it takes to get you to work, so be it, Adrian. I'd rather not be rude, but if you force my hand... These poor other citizens, they have nowhere to live until this tavern is built. I mean, the builder isn't either. I guess the builder is really the one suffering the most. Oh, Lord. That looks dangerous. Ah! I just pointed it out, and I still tried to kill myself in it. Let's go ahead and just get this all filled in. Alright, there we go. So now I filled in that pit of death, so hopefully I won't kill myself in it. Definitely hear some spooky zombie noises from down below. And if there are any suggestions or any ideas for types of buildings you'd like to see in this colony, in our village, you just let me know. Either let me know in chat or let me know in the comments, whether you're watching live or watching later. Just feel free to leave some suggestions, because this Mine Colonies mod offers a lot of options, and let me just say that I'm looking forward to pursuing some of these. I, for one, there's a flower shop. I'm looking forward to having a flower shop, just because I think that's a oddly specific thing to have, but something any true city needs. And I would like to take Volk's village here and turn it into something grand. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice village already. Well, no one has anywhere to live, so it's not that nice a village. But it's gonna be a nice village. The plans are in place. Let's get this filled back up here. We'll go ahead and do some repairs of everything. You can tell, since my sword is barely damaged, I've been doing a pretty good job of staying clear of enemies, which I think is really the key to hardcore. That and not falling down holes. I can't wait until we see our tavern over there on that hill. I gotta give the guy a lot more supplies. It'll probably be when I'm working on getting more supplies for the next building that I'll have it done enough that I can turn and see it like that. But, you know, it will happen. The day will come. I think I just picked up a pheasant egg. I did pick up a pheasant egg. That's one of the things I really like about this mod is all the extra creatures. Like you can find pheasants just walking around. There's goats in here, which I know goats are going to be a part of regular Minecraft soon, but I mean I remember back when, way back when, uh, before horses were a thing. I remember the Mo Creatures mod. You just have to play with that if you wanted to have anything other than, pigs, cows, sheep, and chicken. Uh, and if I'm not mistaken, Minecraft ended up using some of the Mo Creatures coding. Uh, Obviously, they paid the guy. I don't think they did anything under the table. It was public news, but I always thought that was cool when a modder gets brought into something. Ow! Is that a honey badger? What the heck? Why was that badger so mean? Ah, the pheasant. So cute, like so pretty, and it's so well done. When I saw these for the first time, I immediately knew that was a pheasant. Mainly because growing up, one of my friends had a stuffed pheasant on his wall that I always thought was really cool. So otherwise, I would have no clue what a pheasant looked like, if I'm honest. Doing all right there, cat? All right, I think we've gathered. I mean, that pig's footsteps are really loud. We've gathered enough wood, I think, to go ahead and make a big dent on some of these materials for our tavern. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I see him building up there. He's hard at work. Door. I need 6 doors. I need some fence. I need a couple of pressure plates. Um, we're going to need a lot more fence than that, I'm pretty sure. But we can at least go ahead and get these fence gates taken care of. I'm really liking, again, I'm really loving this village so far. I'm just trying to make as much progress as we possibly can, just to try and get these things sorted out. I need 2 more pressure plates. 2 more pressure plates and 5 signs. I'll do the pressure plates and signs before I do the other stuff. Signs, and then 2 more pressure plates. Boom, and I'll throw some slabs around.
Hi-ho.
He needs a shovel. Yeah. Alright, man, I'll get you a shovel. Just hang tight. The good news is he can at least use stone shovels now. I gotta start just giving you my shovel and making a new one.
Hi-ho.
So we'll make a furnace, some torches. I need beds. Um, oh, okay. So I'm going to make. We're gonna make 4. Oh, I did that wrong. All right. So we're gonna need to go ahead and make more supplies. And I'm sorry, I've been very distracted by my lovely cat this entire time. Uh, I will go ahead and work on improving that. So here we are, desperately trying to get this finished. I know I need a furnace, just the one, and we'll do some vertical barrels as well. I think I might need more than that. Even that out. Boom, boom. We'll pop those. And it's night time. Everybody. Yeah, and apparently I made an achievement get badgered. I'm not. Let's go ahead and throw some more. Alright, we got some cool rewards there. Now that we're back in daylight, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy the stuff that he needs again. Got some barrels there. We need one more Acacia pressure plate. Acacia trapdoors. Well, I'm gonna have to butcher my floor here. Just to get some more wool to make those beds. And I don't feel like hunting down sheep since this floor is made of wool and that's convenient. Now, I could also get a sheep farm going. Now, everybody keep in mind that we are still looking for suggestions for the next type of buildings that we want. Sheep farm is something that I probably won't go for unless it's suggested, so if anybody wants me to have a sheep farm as one of my priorities, that could be fun. Just an idea. Alright, we are making even more progress now. Just filling out these last few things here. I think it's using the one pressure plate again, so we'll go ahead and get these put in. Alright, so we just need a few more trees chopped down. I've got a few more to chop here. Now, before we get to chopping down more trees, I'm going to plant some of these saplings. You doing alright there, bud? Yep, he just needs those. Okay, cool. Some of our other acacia saplings we planted have grown, so we want to reforest as we plant, otherwise we will run out of trees. Reforest as we chop, otherwise we run out of trees. Just like real life, you can't chop down all the trees without putting more, or you'll ruin the earth. There are some spooky cave sounds, I have to say. Can't hear pleasant music after that terrifying. But you did. Alright, now we can get to chopping. Now, as you can see, there's still horses up there. But yes, we did have some of these trees grow from last time. We don't actually need too much more acacia wood to finish this one building. We are always going to be needing acacia wood, since our village is an acacia village, though. So it's always good to make sure we collect at least a sapling or two from every tree. Again, being able to replant the trees, you want your resources to be sustainable, just like real life. Again, some of these parallels. Well, you know what? Let's not compare it to real life because I don't want OSHA getting on me about dangerous working conditions. Uh, or anyone. Most of my people are starving.
Not good enough, eh?
No, I'm not good enough medicine.
I'll take care of it.
You guys are. Two people have become one. And I have no idea what their names are. So I presume that our wonderful builder is still hard at work. So let's get him the last few things he needs. And we'll get that tavern built. And then once everybody has a house, we can get a guard tower. And again, once everybody does have a house, that will be the first time, or that'll be the finishing touch of step 4, getting that tavern built. And then I guess before we do the guard tower, we should probably finish the town hall as well. And then I'll get my to-do list put up inside that town hall. I haven't really seen, other than, being the starting point of your colony, what purpose the town hall serves. I haven't really gotten that far into this Mine Colonies mod yet. So, if anybody knows, feel free to let me know in chat or in the comments down below. Let me know what that's used for. Because so far, all I see it is the place where the center of your building, or the center of your colony. And maybe that is all it is. I don't know. That's right, I was crafting. We know we need more stairs. Okay, more sticks. And some more fence. And I don't know if we have enough of everything, but those were the last 3 ingredients we needed, I do believe. Oh, I need a lot of acacia trapdoors. And I need more acacia stairs. Well, let's... Alright, well, let's go get some more acacia. Again, from me having planted trees, they have regrown. Now, I don't want to... It would be easier just to go somewhere else and harvest the trees and not worry about replanting them, but I don't want to go steal the trees from that village over there. That seems mean-spirited. And, my village is already going to be so much better than theirs anyway. I don't need to ruin the quality of life for them. I don't think I can actually recruit any vanilla Minecraft villagers into my Mine Colonies village. I don't think that's a thing, but if it is, I mean, according to the map, I've got these whole 3 villages to choose from. But if you look, our village is starting to take shape. Oh, wow. We can actually see him putting stuff down. Adrian, you're doing a great job. I'm watching you from space. Wow, that's super cool. Yeah, so while we're out here finishing up getting the last of his supplies, he's already hard at work. That's super cool. I didn't know you'd be able to just watch it on the map like that. I'm guessing it's just because we're close enough that it stays loaded. But I see him up there. Whoops. Adrian, I see you hard at work. The rest of you will get you a place to live, and then we'll worry about jobs. My question is, who will become the guard? You know, one of the most coveted positions in the entirety of the colony is being the town guard. Why it's coveted, not entirely sure. I made that up. But again, I'm going to need some backstory for this colony. So if there's anybody out there who's got some ideas for backstory, throw them in, because I'm all ears. Alright, we got more trapdoors, we've got more stairs. Let's get it done. Alright, he has all of the building supplies for that one. Let's go check out his progress. Adrian, you're doing good work. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. This is super cute already. Let's help him out. We'll take a break and do some beautification here with Adrian. No, Andy, this is actually not Fortress, and it's not the same map as the last one. My first attempt yesterday ended in failure when I broke the #1 rule of Minecraft and dug straight down. This Acacia village I started after that. So far we've had good success. We're currently building a tavern, which is going to be a home for everyone. And once we get everyone housed, we can go ahead and start getting them employed. Well, I'm going to get them housed, I'm going to get the town hall built, and then we'll get everyone employed, starting with a guard. As far as this is definitely still the fortress style. I just wasn't sure what materials the fortress style would need, so I wanted to make sure I had enough materials to build a village. This being hardcore, I don't want to spend too much time searching around. I just wanted to jump in and get it done. And so far, it's worked out great. Been doing gangbusters so far, whatever that means. But we do need to go ahead and get these trees replanted because we are going to need acacia the whole time we're building. The good news is that it looks like some of these builds use a lot of cobblestone as well, which is obviously easy to come by. I hate hearing those underground spooks, those underground terrors, but yeah, these are our new poor homeless citizens. Yeah, we're even though the style of buildings is different, we're gonna follow the same basic game plan. I only successfully put down my supply camp on my first run, and that's only step 1 on my game plan. This time, once this tavern is built, we'll be through step 4. And I'm just trying to get to the point where my initial colonists are housed, employed, and fed. I haven't been able to successfully do that yet, but we're going to try to get this village to be self-sustaining here soon. And that's the ultimate goal. That's as much as I've mapped out, is getting to the point where we have a source of food, and we have a restaurant that cooks food, all that stuff. So we've got the same game plan, just a much nicer area to get it done. And again, really the only reason I died last time was from digging straight down, which is never recommended. And I love this because it means I only have to do half the work that I would normally do in Minecraft. Because all the building is being done for me, I'm just gathering the resources. And of course, I'll be doing some adventuring once I've got my colony secure and safe. Eventually, we will need to branch out and find some more materials for some of the more advanced buildings. But we got to start from humble beginnings. Because I'm playing this with 0 cheats. No way for me to turn on cheats because it's hardcore, so I have to have a bit of good luck and a bit of common sense to get me through this. So far, prioritizing sleeping as early as possible in the night has kept the monsters away. So that's been really helpful and has been a big key to my success this time. Also, I haven't done much digging. I've been staying above ground doing colony stuff. And when I run into holes like this, I've been filling them in. Andy, you missed it earlier. I commented on there being a dangerous hole. And as soon as I said something about it, I proceeded to walk straight into it. You'd think it was intentional, but I'm just not good. Alright, another deadly hole plugged. Now, even though starvation will kill me, luckily it doesn't kill my citizens, because
Your gold.
everyone's hungry. Alex C. Johnson is hungry. Millicent P. Clifton is hungry.
It's your gold.
This
I
lady is inside of Alex is hungry, so oh, the tavern's starting to come together. We'll do a little exploring and more cheap tree chopping. I still haven't gone up here and raided this village really yet. But I might just clear out this plain next to them of trees. Whoa. What in the world? That's a crazy looking cave. In theory, we could completely dismantle this village. Oh no, there's boars. Oh, this is the end. Oh my gosh. Luckily these boys can't swim. Holy crap, that was close. Oh my gosh. It's not over. Why are boars so aggro? I'm just gonna stay in the safe water until I'm healed up. Oh my gosh. Are wild boars this mean? I guess they are. But holy crap. Come on, Puma. Oh, whoa, we charged me. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh, holy crap. I'm not fighting any more boar until I've got a better sword. I'm singing 'cause I'm nervous. Alright. Not gonna tango with the pigs anymore. Man. They hit so hard. Just gonna go back to deforesting this plains. Jeez, they hit so hard. Too much junk on me. All right. This time I think I have actually learned my lesson about the boar. I'm going to stay away. I thought I needed to finish that one off to be safe. It probably would have been safer not finding it. But I've survived, so... I've survived and I've learned something from it. Whoa, the tavern's starting to look really nice. Now see, that's what I like, is being able to turn around and just see, whoa, look at my cool village. And at least our village isn't overrun by angry pig. Holy crap. Just 2 close calls in a span of a few minutes. That pheasant scared me. I'm jumpy now. I'm jumpy because this boar had me scared. Coyote, can you be my friend? I would like a friend in these trying times. Can you offer me friendship? I can't give you a bone, so I guess you can't be my friend. I need to find a pet wolf as soon as possible. There's a mod in this mod pack that I think it's called Doggy Tricks. Apparently it's got new AI for the dogs and up to like 13 learnable abilities, so it's pretty cool stuff. But again, my current focus is not dying, and I'm struggling a little bit with that. More than I thought I was, you could even say. Now, my general strategy with the builder right now is I'm just going to gather as many acacia logs as I can while he's working on that. Because I have an acacia village. Everything we're building is going to be made primarily of acacia wood. So, we're going to need it. And if I stockpile the logs, whatever he doesn't use, we can just turn into other acacia materials. So I'm probably going to end up clear cutting most of this plain and then replanting it all. Probably won't have time before he's done. That guy, he's 82% done. And all he's got left is to place torches, so. Adrian Coddington, I believe is his name, is doing work. Cossington. Adrian C. Cossington is his name. Eventually, we'll have to give him a nice house. He's doing some good work for us. Now, because we slept through the night, he's gonna get right back to work. The colonists do. Well, once you have beds for them, we'll let you know when they're all tucked into their beds. But wow, what? He's only got torches to put on, so since he's almost done, let's go take a tour. Eventually, we'll get a real path up here. Eventually. It's not on the priority list. Ah, the Dancing Fox Inn. Well, looks like it is almost ready for the grand opening. Aha! Oh, would you look at that? Now, if you notice, it says all land within 1 chunk of the tavern has been claimed. What that means is, if you remember, my tavern was backed up to the very edge of the map, the very edge of my colony border before. But since we built it on the edge, our colony border has now expanded. So, this whole side of the hill is starting to become ours. Now, for aesthetics, I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to put a guard tower on this corner, and then that'll expand it out further to cover the rest of this hill, and also give us some protection around the tavern, since that's where people are living. But that's just a thought. The grand opening started. People are here, Adrian, and they are happy. They all have beds. So, that's step 4 of my list complete. Now, are going to be going on to step 5, which is getting the tavern built. And then once, not the tavern, it's the tavern. Once we've gotten the town hall built, we'll get a guard tower built. But here we are, the Dancing Fox Inn. Let's go on up. Ooh. Rooms 1 and 3, you know, they're simple. Oh my gosh. There's even a closet. That is amazing. Minimalist design, but still enough attention to detail that some of the rooms have closets and some do not. I really like that sort of small stuff in mod packs like this. That small attention to detail. And I also love seeing what people can do within the limits of Minecraft. I mean, in a 1x3 space, they've made a really cool closet with a shelf. I love it. But now, I really need to stop taking fall damage. Now, Adrian. I really need to stop taking fall damage. Now, Adrian, you've finished building that building, but we have one more to do. I also shouldn't sprint everywhere, because that uses up my hunger bar a lot faster, but it's convenient. Alright. Let's get Adrian on it. He looks a little lost now that he's done with the tavern. But I mean, see, this is exactly why I wanted to put the tavern up on the hill, is because I get this cool little view, you know. I've got that village there, that Acacia village. I've got my own Acacia village here. No, Andy, I agree. It's especially, it's a little less comforting and hardcore because like with my incident in the boars, when you almost die, it makes you jumpy. But no, that's the reason why I'm in love with this Mine Colonies mod, is because it really is, especially starting within a limited colony size within these borders. You can expand them like I did by building onto the edges, but you don't have to. You can start small and expand based on your environment. But like here, I put that up there on that hill because that was the prettiest spot for a tavern, and the tavern is going to be, you know, a pretty important building in our colony. So it is nice having that in the game. Adrian, are you having a problem, sir? I wonder if he's hungry. I better go grab some food. But I also, one of the reasons why I like this Mine Colonies mod is because it gives me the opportunity. I'm trying not to overthink about where I'm putting things, because I want the feeling of this village growing organically, as organically as possible. You know, putting things down as they came about, just like a real village gets. You know, as it grows, the needs change, and more people come with more diverse sets of skills. And there's something really cool about that in real life. And I love that they've been able to take this and make vanilla Minecraft a little more exciting with the addition of that here. Because there's not a lot of extra flair to this mod pack. As far as, I don't think there's too much magic or anything like that. It's what's known as a vanilla plus or vanilla enhanced mod pack. It keeps the feel of vanilla Minecraft, but adds in some, like the quest book for progress and other things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and load up some of this random building stuff that I have. I'm gonna go see what's wrong with our builder. He seems stuck. Now, I probably should have considered having a path up here before I built this way up here. Adrian, what are you doing, my friend? I think Adrian has managed to get himself stuck. So let's save him. He didn't want to take fall damage. Oh my gosh, that's a little adorable. He was stuck up there like a cat in a tree, just until somebody built him a way down. But the good news is that means he'll get started working on this next building momentarily.
Hi-ho.
Alright, so we've already got all of the acacia log we need.
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. He doesn't sound very happy about taking care of it. So his adaptability is at 4 and his athletics is at 4.
I'll take care of it.
And those are the two skills that determine how well he builds, so hopefully we'll see those leveling up soon. And honestly, the acacia stuff does not seem too demanding. Other than the wood and some cobblestone, it seems like this acacia build is not going to take up too many resources for me, which is a pleasant surprise. Yeah, we just need a lot more acacia wood, and we'll be set. Now, while he's building the town hall, I'm open to suggestions about where the guard tower should go. I should be able to get the guard tower put in this session. I should be able to do that before lunch, at least get it placed. So we're gonna need a good area for that. I'm thinking I might put it up on the hill, suspiciously eyeing the other village from the high ground, next to the tavern where all of our citizens currently live. That seems like the most logical choice for me. Because again, I'm trying to make this grow organically and put things where they make sense. And in some ways, they don't make sense. Some ways, I'm just a person. I put the builder set next to my house because that's convenient. And he's the most important citizen. So him living next to me, the king, makes a certain amount of sense in my head. But other people would probably do something a little different. And that's another fun part about the organic growth of anywhere. As it is not just about what makes sense, it's about what the leaders allow. What even today, it's all about what building permits you have, what the zoning is for where you want to build. A little more complicated than it was back in those days. Yeah, and this guy does not need this leather armor. I am taking it. Nobody can stop me. And you know what? I'm done with this wooden sword. I need to make me a stone one. I appear to be out of stone. Let's go ahead and sleep to get this process moving along. Shield will help me against the ever-present threat of skeletons. Maybe I'll have a secret underground path up to the tavern from down here. Probably not, if I'm honest. This will probably be... I might get rid of this water eventually and just make this where I put the mine. Since we already have a bit of a cave here. Yeah, what is the larva kite? At least we've got some marble and stuff here too. That's actually somewhat useful. some of these different stones and minerals are hard to find.
I get to build it again?
Oh wow, this because we now have places to live for our citizens. We have people here that we could recruit. I don't need to recruit any citizens until we have uh, space for them. Until our citizens are all taken care of. I don't need to grow the colony. We will get one more citizen probably once we have a guard tower and everyone employed. I think that's just how that works. I'm not really certain, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some repairs on everything here. Boom. And now, first things first, I know that we need a lot of stairs. So let's just try and get these stairs done. That's how I'm going to try to take down this list. It's just kind of one ingredient at a time. We still need acacia stairs. And of course, we still need some more acacia planks. I don't really have any spares of those. So it's back to being a woodcutter. I have heard complaints about mod packs that use the Mine Colonies mod, people saying that it's a little too time intensive, and once you start with your colony, that's what you'll be doing for the rest of your playthrough. And I kind of like the appeal of that. I love that, you know, I spend most of my time getting supplies for my village that's growing. Right now I'm only feeding one villager. I'm only feeding my builder. Everyone else is starving. And thank goodness that the mod creators made it so that citizens can't starve to death, because I would be doomed. And I think that's wise, because you need a minute to get your village to a sustaining point. It's not something you can do right away. Just like in real life, you can't have an isolated community that's getting all the supplies from within the community, because you have to have a certain population level to have certain specifications of jobs. Otherwise, everyone there has to be somewhat of an everyman. Although right now my unemployment rate is 75%, and oof, I don't think my colonists are happy about that. Luckily, oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, almost died the exact same way I did the first playthrough. But as I was saying, even though my unemployment rate is currently 75%, I don't have to worry about approval ratings or anything like that, because I am king. And unlike the United States, my colonists won't go and make their own country. They'll stay a colony. But I'm also going to be working on trying to make them happy and give them a good quality of life. And it's just while we're getting started that's impossible. But I'm not trying to be an evil king. My goal is to be a kind, benevolent king who makes good decisions and keeps his people safe. But right now, I was pulling a King Baratheon and getting gored in the stomach by a boar earlier. And I almost died from it. It almost killed me. But one of the reasons I wanted to even stream Minecraft is because it's just so peaceful. Some people would say tedious or boring, but I like the idea of having to spend some time with it. What was that noise? I like the idea of having to spend some time with the game to really get, it's, you know, making an investment. It's making an investment of time, and the return on my investment is seeing things get built and seeing my colony grow, because I didn't have to do that. I told him to put it up there, and then he did that. My builder did. And I feel like what Minecraft was missing was NPCs and the ability to grow a village. Look, he's already getting started with the supplies we gave him. Adrian, just doing such a good job. What you need, bud? You look.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, skip the chit chat. What do you need? So we need 35 more acacia stairs, some cobblestone stairs. Let's just go ahead and get these acacia planks done. Well, we should be able to get Adrian everything he needs. He's complaining about lack of sleep. I would feel bad, but he's not real. And the only reason he has lack of sleep is because I don't think there's been a nighttime. I guess tonight I'll wait and I'll make sure that all of the colonists are tucked into bed before I go to sleep, just to make sure that people have a chance to get some sleep. Okay, more fences here. Let's see. I'm already going to be giving him a lot of supplies that he needs, which should make his job much easier. It means that we'll have this done quickly, which is cool because then we can get to work on the guard tower. Acacia doors. Just the doors, and then we're good. All right. And I am going to take some of this dirt out of his inventory. He probably doesn't need. Throw some of his building supplies in here that he might need for other projects. Oh, I accidentally pressed the button on my keyboard. 1 second. There we go. And I think I already know how to make a guard tower. Let's give it a whirl. Since he's got everything he needs for his job now, we need to figure out where our guard tower should go. And I think it's a sword with wood and a building tool. Let's take a look and figure out. No, that's a barracks tower. A bow. Okay. String. I know where I saw some string. Over by the boars. I don't want to have to do it, but I must. I'm gonna climb up the hill. Hopefully there's less boar here. So this village might actually be abandoned because of the boar. At least there were no people down where I saw, and it looked like that boar was just wiping out everything it came across. Oh my gosh. I see no sign of people. Honey bread. I'm just gonna sleep here. Oh, it didn't say all my colonists were tucked into bed. I forgot about that. Okay, so there are still some people. So the boar haven't killed off everyone. Just some of the population, I suppose. Who would have thought the scariest enemy I'd run into would be a pig with fangs? I need to chop down this tree to get that string, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, well now I can build a guard tower. Thanks for letting me come steal your cobwebs so I can make a guard tower to be suspicious of you. Nice to know there are still good neighbors in the world. As long as they don't build a guard tower in response and then we have a Cold War situation, I think me and this other village will be alright. The only problem is I don't have any big weapons to point their way. I'll have one guard, who probably won't even be very good at their job. And while we are on our way back to the house to make the guard tower, I'm just going to keep chopping trees. Gonna need more acacia wood. Like I said, I'm probably going to wait till this area is pretty much clear cut before I do a replanting again. That way I can do it a little more uniform and systematically. But and I'm not messing with any of the oak trees right now because I don't need more oak. And I don't forget, inside my base, I have been supplied with one of every type of sapling from vanilla Minecraft, so I can get whatever type of wood I need eventually, just by starting a tree farm. But I can also have a forester who's lumberjacking around and growing trees at some point as well. So, just another building that we can have in our village. So if anyone, again, in chat, or if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, or put them in chat for what buildings we should do next, because I know we want the guard tower, but there are other buildings that we can have in our colony, and once we get the guard tower down, I've only got a few more buildings to place on my planned out list. So once we get to the end of my list, we're going to be starting to do some real open-ended town building. What the heck was that? Was that like a bolt of magic thunder? It was terrifying. And look, you made this poor pig poop himself. There's some scary noises in modded Minecraft. There's some scary noises in Minecraft, but normally not on the surface. I know Minecraft cave noises are a bit of a meme for how spooky they can be, but man, stop spooking me up here. There we go. I don't like leaving the tops of trees hanging out, so. Okay, cool. The town hall's looking really good, Adrian. Holy cow. Keep up the good work.
Hi-ho.
There are no guard or barracks towers near my home. Well, I'm going to get to that. And it looks like his adaptability is up to 6 and his athletics is up to 5. Way to go, Adrian. You are getting better every day. I will have to remember to let him get a good night's sleep tonight, because by golly, he's earned it. I need one more string anyway. I see you up there, Cobweb. Now, if I were fighting spiders at night, that'd be an easy way to get string. But I am trying not to fight anything if I can help it. For now, at least. I'm not very well armed. I'm better armed than I was when I faced off against my boar nemesis, but... what? Is this a freaking chasm? Right here, next to my village? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. This is impressive. So, we've got a cave chasm right here. And I'm going to have a hard time not streaming Minecraft. Because this is just the coolest. I really am genuinely excited for this series. Because I am having a blast playing this mod pack, building a colony. I'm having a blast getting feedback from you guys, both in the comments and in the live chat. I read it all, so it's great having the feedback and having so much fun and having other people be part of it. This map just turned out to be fantastic map generation, because I wouldn't have picked to be in a Acacia Plains area, the savannah I believe it is, but here I am, and oh wow, my little village, it's coming along. Yeah, and right now I'm picturing we'll have a little tower peeking up behind over on the side of that hill. We're gonna end up. We are gonna need a fishery and a restaurant. So the restaurant will probably go up on that hill as well. I don't think our borders will be expanded enough for the fishery to go down there, but we can always get a bucket. Oh, it's done. Ow. The town hall. And don't mind her. She's another one of those people who's, once you have a house built for everyone, people start wandering around and you can recruit them to your colony. And that's just something I can recruit, but I don't have any extra space right now. I've got 4 citizens and only 4 beds at the tavern. So let's go ahead. I need a bow. And now we can make a guard tower, and that will help our citizens feel safer. So it's a plus. Oh, I forget that it makes 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with these 2 guard towers. Oh man, so now that we have 2 guard towers, I know where I'm putting the first one. I have not put any thought into where a second one would go. Let's get back up on the hill, get at least one placed. Love it. Okay, good. So the guard tower is not very big at first. I love this little staircase, this tree trunk staircase. That's super cute. So yeah, we want this right in this corner so we can further expand the borders of our village. Perfect. The entrance is right. I gotta go sleep. no, the nighttime music's kicking in. I just heard a zombie. No, 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 no. Alright, villagers. Get tucked into your beds. Come on. I'm waiting for that message to let me know you're all tucked in. Okay, no, everybody's not all tucked in yet. They don't even seem to be going to bed. So, that's on them. Anyway, let's go back to figuring out how exactly this is oriented.
I'll take care of it.
So I don't necessarily... I'm putting this guard tower... The tavern has music? Oh my gosh. The Dancing Fox Inn has music. Okay, I'm even more in love with this mod pack, knowing that it has music. That was super cool. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, this one looks good. Let's get her built. And I don't necessarily want to expand my colony
I serve with
further out.
Acacia.
I just want to really try to claim more of this hill. And I like having the guard tower right next to here. People will be much happier with the guard tower next to the tavern. I'm also probably going to put one... I might put one down here behind. Oh, I should put one over by the chasm. We need to have some sort of security presence watching the chasm, making sure no enemies are going to be coming forth. Yeah, I love that. Okay. So, did I put it here? See, and this is why I'm starting to get excited. Like, I wasn't going to look for another place for a guard tower, because I thought I was only putting down one guard tower for some protection. But knowing that I can put down two changes things. Okay, so I don't think over here is I'm gonna like as much. And I could always wait. I don't have to put down another guard tower right now, but I'm gonna. No. Oh man, that is some strong wind outside. Alright, so we've got another guard tower to watch over the chasm here that I only just now discovered. And then we will see if we can... What's after the guard tower? Now, I have a few different options after the guard tower. Actually, no, I should get the fishery done, and I should get the restaurant done. A fishery will obviously help us catch fish, and a restaurant will allow us to cook said fish.
It's your gold.
So he needs some 72 acacia fence. Wow, his adaptability is up to 7. Adrian is leveling up with every building he finishes, so this is awesome. Need some fence gates, some fences, some torches. All stuff we can do. All stuff we already have the materials for thanks to our gathering. And that is why I like to be prepared with a bunch of supplies. Because now we'll be waiting just on him to finish building stuff, not on him to, not on any supply gathering. We've covered the resource gathering now, so we are set on that. And we'll go ahead and throw the extra fence gates in there. We'll throw in an extra stack of logs, some extra planks. And unfortunately, we are going to need more string, which does mean that we need to, yep, more cobwebs on trees. So, decobwebbing trees and gathering wood will be my next quest. I need more string to make fishing pole. I need 2 fishing poles. I need 1 to make the fishery, and then I need 1 to give my fishermen once they are ready to start fishing. Now, I think right now I've got about another 45 minutes left in stream, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm not planning on going past 12:30. That's when I'm going to break for lunch. I will be back on again in the afternoon, so don't worry, my lunch break won't be the end of my stream today. I'm loving the progress. I can't wait to make more. But I will need to obviously feed myself. So that will be getting taken care of at some point. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get all plants and foods into this other chest to really clear things out. You'll have to excuse me, I have a little bit of gas, so I'm sorry if you hear anything on microphone. Right, I was clearing out my inventory. And this is going to be obviously our food slash plant storage. Mossy rocks, granite rocks, I don't know what to do with any of that. Cool. We've got some more foodstuffs in there. And I've got some more stuff to drop off for our lovely builder. And at some point I will probably want to upgrade this builder's hut. Just so he can start having... So, the way it works is, your buildings typically have 5 levels. The tavern only has 3, but most other ones have 5. And every level your building improves some way stat-wise. For the barracks, or for the example, if we build a house, a level 1 house holds 1 person, level 2 house holds 2 people, 3 holds 3, 4 holds 4, 5 holds 5. and I believe leveling up buildings improves the rate at which people level up who work at those buildings. So it's beneficial to have level 2 buildings. We're still obviously working on getting a self-sustaining colony, so we're not quite worried about that just yet. Let's fill in some of these little gaps here. You know, we don't want too many holes around the colony. We don't want, when our colonists do start reproducing and having children, as we grow, we don't want the kids falling in holes and breaking their little faces. Hey. So that's one guard tower down. Let's get another guard tower down. Now, the guard towers won't really start functioning until we can feed them. So, that'll be once we get our colony with a food source, a fishery up and running, we'll be able to. Again, I gotta get to the point where everything's self-sustaining, and then we will be able to work on expanding things further. I would love to have, like, for example, I would love to need a level 2 building. Oh hey, all colonists are tucked into bed. Our builder should stop complaining about lack of sleep now. He got a whole 3 seconds. Or 2 seconds, or whatever it was. So he's got to come down here and accept the build request. Start the build. And who is our guard? I wonder who took up that job. Good. Adrian is hard at work at our other guard tower. And now if you look through the lag, but it did say that with the guard towers, all land within 2 chunks of the guard tower has been claimed. So we actually do have a sizable portion of stuff down here. A sizable portion of this land now. So we are starting to encroach on that village. But I don't really want to go too far towards them until we need to. I don't want it to be seen as a sign of aggression. I am a peaceful king. I don't want to start any fights. The Boers gave me enough trouble. Hey, Levy Cheney. Good work.
I serve with pleasure.
How do I rename this? This is going to be the tavern guard post. The tavern tower. So tavern tower 1. Yep, we've got Haley V. Cheney is overlooking the field where the Boer attack happened. And now I must go see what this guy needs for this other guard tower. Should just be more of the same that we already have, so. I need some gravel, I need some more acacia fence.
It's your gold.
So we can get him some gravel, we can get him some acacia fence. That is no problem. I know we've got more gravel in there. Alright. And by the way, now that we have one guard tower down and built, we are already on to step 6. This other guard tower was just an additional bonus that the game gave me. So we are cruising through our checklist for our colony, and other than the boar attack that I admit I had instigated a bit, we haven't had too much trouble. So let's just, fingers crossed, we keep that up. Welcome back, Adrian. How are your stats now that you've built into the building? Oh, adaptability to 8, athletics to 6. Great job, Adrian. So let's get some information about the builder's hire. So yes, once he gets level 2, we can start using iron tools. I don't even have iron tools yet. Interesting. Well, we can go look at his progress in real time and see how fast he's putting things up now. I mean, he's moving at a pretty good clip. I had to go on my quest for fish, or my quest for string, so I can get my fishery done, because he's about to be done with this diddly dang guard tower in a hurry. That's something I've not had to deal with before, is the skill of my workers outpacing me supplying them. I should also get a woodcutter for cutting down the acacia trees. But no, that's not on the checklist yet. I need a fishery, I need a restaurant, and I need a warehouse with a courier. Wait, who had a baby? Who had a baby? Guys, everyone in this colony is starving. This is not a good place to have a baby. Well, congratulations to whoever the happy mother and father are. Or did we just pick up an orphan? I mean, I don't want any kids just living out there in the wilds. I'll take them in. But are we sure he didn't just get lost coming from his village over there? Because I'm fine with taking in orphans, but I don't want to be a kidnapper. So, where did this child go? Oh no. Oh, this is it. This is the end. This is the end. Oh my gosh. I have never been more terrified of an animal in Minecraft. Holy crap, I'm glad I upgraded to a stone sword. Hey, regular pig friend, can you tell your boar buddy to stop being such an angry jerk? Ugh. I really can't stand those boars, man. They are just destroying me. How many ways do I have to almost die? It is a nice guard tower. One has been claimed. So our builder is finished. Those are small builds, so I'm glad he was able to complete them quickly. Not to take away from what you're doing, Adrian. It's small builds, but still beautiful. Still beautiful. Don't want him to get offended and leave the colony. As our only working colonist and the only one who has skills, he's quite useful. Actually, no, we do have guards now. So he's not the only working colonist. Alright, I've got enough string for exactly 2 fishing poles. Oh my gosh, look at that. I need to rename this tower. Good job, Adrian. Let's rename this to Chasm Tower. So that actually is a child of one of my citizens. Mr. Johnson, this is not bring your child to work day. Although considering we haven't faced any threats from the chasm, and this is more of a just in case measure, I guess you're okay. Alright, well let's go ahead and get the fishery. We'll get the fishery and then we'll get the restaurant up and running. We have not been doing our freaking quest at all. But we can still use this as a flowchart. I'll have to go back and remake copies of these. So it does say to make Fisher's Hut. And a restaurant. Okay, yeah. You know, whatever. I'm not doing very good with the Mine Colonies quest book. I'm more or less just winging it on my own, but that's okay too. Minecraft is all about what you make of it, and I am having a blast. Remember guys, if there's any other buildings that you want to see in this village, in my colony, you just let me know, and I will make it happen. Even if they aren't the most logical requests. Alright, time to go to sleep. Not everybody is tucked into bed. That's fine. I'm going to need an apple to make the restaurant. That's why I grabbed that. So, if we can go ahead and make our fishing hut, and then we can make our restaurant. We should be good. We'll be that much closer to having a self-sustaining colony. Which should be happening very soon. Alright, so again, with those guard towers built, we are all the way down to step 6 on my list of getting this colony. There's step 6 on my checklist, so that's pretty great. I do need to go up to the high ground again to take a look at my land and figure out where I want things to go from here. Really into the tavern music. I think that's a great feature. There is water right over there, actually. Oh, what am I doing? There's water right here. Now, with the Fisherman's Hut, I do like to go ahead and upgrade it to level 5. Because some of them do have a dock, yeah. Okay. Okay, so will this actually fit in? That is water. Holy cow. This takes a lot of space. I didn't realize how much space the fishing hut needed. I think I'm gonna end up putting it over here. I didn't want to expand too much into this village, but that's the way things are gonna have to be. I mean, another building wouldn't even get me. What if I just build it down here? You know, what if we just put it as close as we can currently? I'm not gonna be able to build a fisherman's hut until I want to build a fisherman's hut on that pond. I don't want to build it anywhere else. Because I don't have the resources to really build a fake pond to put it in, so we're gonna have to find a alternate food source. Let's see. I can do. I just need a raw beef. Yeah, I got raw beef. We'll have a cow hand. Alright. This will be much easier to place. Once again, though, we need to figure out where. Well, we wouldn't want the livestock near the chasm. We also probably wouldn't want it particularly close to that village. We'd probably have it on the desert side so we have some natural protection. Although the desert's not large. The real question is, how trusting are we of our neighbors? Do we trust them at all? Or do we not? I, for one, feel like just putting the cowhand's hut somewhere around over here. I think that's a good place for it. Whoa, okay. Now, you may be wondering, how come this thing is so big already? Well, every building in this mod pack, the footprint has the same size at level 1 that it does at level 5. And I mean, look at this place at level 5. It is just... This is a cow... a cow ranch. I like it right there. Let's get Adrian on it. And Adrian's on it. Just like that, we are in the next step of our process. Now, while he's working on that, we actually can get our restaurant down. Oh wow, the town hall has a little speech area. Oh, that's super cool. I didn't realize the town hall had a little podium for speeches. So Adrian's at work on that. Now, before we look at the resources needed to gather supplies, the tavern and the restaurant. I'm assuming, to me, it makes sense to put them together. Um, so that's what I'm going to do for now. Put the restaurant and the tavern next to each other, so that way people can get, have food and eat a meal, stop by the tavern, have a nice pint, and then walk upstairs, go to sleep. Again, all my citizens live in a tavern because I have not given them proper living quarters. But these things happen. I am not a perfect ruler, by any means. But the fisherman's hut was what I was going to do first, but not having, again, wanting to have the village, the colony grow organically, we don't have a good body of water for a fisher hut here. So I didn't want to put one in. I don't really have the supplies to terraform to make a fake body of water, because that's more difficult than filling in water. But instead, we'll just have a restaurant. Now, if I wanted to, I could just make my worker do all of the digging as well, but I don't want to do that because I'm a faster digger. Alright, now we'll work on evening things out here. A lot of terraforming does have to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done. I can have my builder Adrian. I can have him doing all of this, all the digging and placing of dirt, evening it out. But I think I'm a quicker digger than he is, so I like to just go ahead and knock it out. Oh, I better get back home to bed. But everything is slowly coming together. Alright, another, I would call that a overall successful day. We've got 2 guard towers. We've got people manning guard towers. I think that leaves only one worker unemployed. Interesting. So this guy, because of what we already supplied, it looks like we can actually take out one of the stacks of acacia planks. And he's still fine on the planks. So then we just need a buttload of slabs, so we'll start with that. I suppose we did need some fencing as well. Cool. We'll get the fencing done. And oh, he needed to craft it there. Alright, so I wonder if we upgrade your whole deal, if you'll get a crafting table. Oh, you still need more slabs. And then oak pressure plate. Pardon me one moment here, folks. I think my cat would like to leave. Would you like to go, kitten? Yeah, I guess not. Bear with me when I get my office door closed again. Sorry about the delay. Okay. Now, I need oak pressure plate. And then more acacia slabs. So, without further ado, more slabs. But if we throw those in there, okay.
It's your gold.
He needs an axe.
I'll take care of it. It's your gold.
Yes, I know my colony is a growing colony has growing responsibilities. I am
Hi-ho.
hard at work on it. But that's what I was doing. I need to go finish excavating up there. I also need to make myself a new axe. Keeping in mind with things is keeping up with things is tough. I'm hoping that I'll have to figure out what I want to do about this mountain, how I want to get a path up. That's going to be a big design project. And that's going to be something I'm going to kind of have to manually do myself, so it'll take a bit more time. And right now it was just letting me take off the grass blocks off the top this way, which is kind of nifty, but also not entirely necessary. I'm just going to go ahead and clear out this area for a restaurant. Might take me just a little while. But it'll be worth doing. Just while our other guy has supplies to build his other base, or his other building, and he's doing it, it makes sense for me to go ahead and do some terraforming of my own. Because like I said, he could do all of this work, but he's doing other work right now, and the more of this we get done, the less of this he has to do. He can focus on just building. Before I get too caught up in this, I suppose I should see if things are going to be. There should be enough room here for a restaurant, I would imagine. But we'll take a look. Okay, so the restaurant we want to be. We can actually have the restaurant right back here. Right back here with, yeah, this will work out well. Yeah. This will be perfect. This is perfect. So, as you can see, we've already got a bit of a plan unfolding here with the restaurant. I mean, I absolutely love this. It's absolutely marvelous. So we can just finish up the terraforming. And again, another reason why I love these outlines is it just lets you see exactly where you need to excavate. I might still bring it forward. I don't know if I like it being hanging off the edge. Yeah, we'll bring it forward by a couple. It's gonna be. I hope the tavern owners are friendly with the guards, because working a guard shift next to this restaurant, smelling all the delicious food, that's gotta be tough. Yeah, Tavern Tower is not gonna be an envied guard post, I can tell you that much. We're doing pretty good here. We're almost done clearing out the area for our wonderful restaurant. And once I get the area all the way cleared out, I'll go ahead and show exactly what the level 5 looks like. Because they're pretty cool. They're pretty impressive. I haven't seen the restaurant, but just in general, the level 5 buildings are pretty impressive. And I guess it makes more sense to have the view be of everything else around here. What coyotes get? Oh, come on. Coyotes are aggro at night. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This could be the enemy. Oh my gosh. Uh, I almost died. Why do coyotes have to be aggro at night? They seemed so friendly before. Why must this game surprise me so? I'm gonna go replace that restaurant so I can show you what the level 5 restaurant looks like. It's 23% done. Sure, sure. Are you stuck on something again? Nope. He's getting to it. Steve, you're so fat. Such a fat cat. It does sound like we have some baddies living in these caves right by our village, but what can you do? This is Minecraft. Baddies spawn in the dark. Okay, so. Uh, wow. Screw you, coyote. Oh, I don't want to hurt you. Alright, so it's level 1, level 5. Yeah, so you gotta walk past the guard tower. Oh wow, level 5 guard tower is gonna look really cool. That's awesome. I think I'm happy with this. I guess one more over ain't bad. And how is he? Oh wow, our cow farm is coming along nice. Well, while he's finishing that up, I'm going to go do this last bit of terraforming. Dig out some more dirt. It's going to be really cool getting this restaurant put in. I've never actually gotten to a self-sustaining village, so if I can get a cow farm and a restaurant up and running, I would be ecstatic. And since this cow farm is taking the place of our fishery, getting that placed and built is step 7 in our process. And the restaurant is going to be step 8. And then steps 9 and 10 are going to be the warehouse and the courier. And that's going to be the last person we need to get supplies to and from the people that need them. So we're a few more hours away probably. I'm not sure exactly how many because I've never gotten there, but we're a few more hours away from getting this all finished up, which is pretty exciting. Now, when I say all finished up, I just mean self-sustaining colony. Obviously. Oh. Hey, Clifton, why do you keep on popping out kids? Lincoln, it's not safe to follow me around. I know you like me because I'm the mayor and all. President for life or whatever. If you push me off this mountain, I will end you. I'll exile you. Your parents will be exiled. I'm not a murderer, but you won't be allowed to stay here, Lincoln. No little jerk's gonna be shoving me off a cliff. And you, Coyote. No. Why do I have these heads of animals? Oh, Lincoln. You scare me with your little kid laugh. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these animal heads that I have. But I guess I'll display them somewhere. It's not sick. Well, our cow farm's taken care of. Alright, we'll get Adrian started on this restaurant. I'm going to finish clearing out this last bit of dirt, then... Oh. Ah, I need a house before I can do a restaurant. Crap. Crap. Well, I guess before I can get a self-sustaining village, I'll have to get